I have always loved Pegasus, all the way back from Flame Pegasus up to AERO Pegasus. I have loved each and every one of them, but there is one that I rate more than the others, and that is Big Bang Pegasus, with its awesome 4D system where it had different attack modes, to its final drive performance tip. It's always been one of my favourite Beyblades of all time. Such an awesome Bey. Got me thinking, can I bring Big Bang Pegasus into Beyblade X? I think I can. Let's hop into it.
No, no, no!
Only joking, I would never destroy my AERO Pegasus. So hopped online and got a design done for AERO Pegasus. All I need now is to get it printed in metal and plastic resin. I spent hours searching through Google trying to find a 3D print company that could, one, print in metal, and two, give me an instant quote. Everywhere I looked, they were asking to email in designs and they will get back to me in 7 days and let me know the price. It was a nightmare trying to find anything good, and then finally I found it. One website called JLC 3DP. So what drew me to this site was how simple it all really is. They give you the price up front. They have loads of different options of materials, including metals. All you have to do is click order now, and I can add in my 3D files. So I've got my 3 files, I've got my base, I've got the bit for the gear sticker, and then I've got my metal blades. All I have to do is click SLM metal, stainless steel, quantity 1, just put in the description, the toy part, and that is it. £8.64 for this 3D printed metal blade part, and then the plastic parts are even cheaper. I wasn't too sure which one to choose, so I went for the new JLC black resin, and it had an awesome finish in it. I really didn't want those print lines that you get on a lot of 3D prints, and this stuff was perfect. It was so smooth when it arrived. And that comes to £1 to print, and then exactly the same for the base. Again, another £1 in total, and only $10.64. That is insane for an AERO Pegasus blade. And once it was ordered, it's so easy to see the progress on it. They tell you every step of the way the progress, and even when it's out for delivery. An awesome service. I was super impressed by the whole experience. Definitely go into JLC 3DP for all of my future Beyblade customs. Just an awesome place to get your customs printed. I thought I'd let you guys know that if you are looking to make your own custom Beyblades, then this is definitely somewhere you should look. I will leave a link in the description below. Check them out. And here we have it, our package from JLC 3D Prints. Let's get this cracked open. And our first part is the plastic resin parts. We have got where our gear sticker goes, similar to the AERO Pegasus. Perfect looking fit. And then we have our base where the ratchet goes. Just test that out. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So obviously that goes on top of that. And then our final piece is going to be our metal piece. So let's have a look for that. And here it is. Our Pegasus blade, the 3 blades, just like most Pegasus, matching up pretty much exactly the same. This is actually stainless steel, so it's not the same alloy as you would get on a actual Beyblade. But let's get it weighed, see if it's much heavier than an AERO Pegasus or if it sort of keeps the same weight. So our metal part of the blade, the stainless steel, is 35.50, and then with the two plastic parts with it, damn, 42.28. So if we line up against an actual Pegasus, 38.28, that is a heavy boy. So obviously this isn't for competitive, it's not going to be used in tournaments or anything, so we don't need to worry about getting the weight spot on. Right, we are outside now. We have got some grey primer to prime up this. I've polished it off the blade, you can see it's nice and shiny now, so get some primer on, and then the blue and red are coming up. So that's not ideal. Alright, so looking pretty good. This bit's going to have a sticker on, so it doesn't matter that I messed up a little bit, but I'm just going to do the underside quickly. Right, we've got these all primered up, looking pretty good. Now we need to get the blue, so I think I've done pretty well with this blue. It looks pretty spot on, so I'm going to be spraying this part and this part the navy blue, and then I will next do the red on the outside. And we're back. We have got a primered up blade. Looks really nice primered. I've got this Milano red for a Honda, which I think is pretty close to the Big Bang Pegasus red. I'm hoping it is anyway, because this is what it's getting sprayed with. So let's get this sprayed up. And skip forward a couple of days and this is done, and I think it's looking pretty darn nice. It's got a nice smooth finish, nice and shiny. Then we have our inner part, again decent blue on it, and then the base. So supposedly I should be able to just, with a bit of pressure, be able to push these all together and they should lock into place. You can see these little markers here line up with the holes on this, and then there's little prongs on this one that line up with the holes on this. The important bit to get is, if you are going to do this yourself, there is a notch to fit this in, and it would only fit in one position. So let me try and get this on nicely. I think I'm going to need a bit of pressure because the tolerances have changed since I have painted it. I'll be honest, it's quite thick, the paint. It's definitely a bit tight with the paint added. I did try it before I painted and it was fitting fine, but right now it is very tight. So I'm gonna keep going, try not to damage the paint, but even now it's looking awesome. And that is it. It is in, looking stunning. Now I just need the base. Make sure I get this the right way around. And it's finally done. Our Big Bang AERO Pegasus, but it has one important piece left, which is the gear sticker, which I designed, but Jess over at Beyblade X Labs printed it off for me, so I just need to stick this on. We're pretty much there for it. And for the reveal, we've got our original Big Bang Pegasus, and now we have our AERO Big Bang Pegasus. What do you think? I think it came out pretty nice. I'll be honest, I'm not a massive fan of the red, but I do think it pays homage to Big Bang Pegasus pretty well. And that sticker looks so awesome. Looks so much better with a sticker. There's only one thing left to do, really, is to battle this. I have put it on a 970 and a rubber cell because I feel like the ratchet just matches the color quite well, and then there's not many options to have a final drive in X, so just gone for rubber cell. We'll see how it does. And here it is in comparison to AERO Pegasus, looking pretty nice. Right, we're finally going to test this out. Custom printed AERO Pegasus on a 960 rubber cell. I am not going to put it up against my Pegasus because I do not want to break it because this is super heavy. So I'm just going to put it up against some of my dupes. First up against Nightmare. 3, 2, 1, go. Lost. This rubber cell is pretty fresh, so I need to awaken it a little bit. 2, 1, go. Two 0 to Nightmare. I do think it's the rubber cell that is letting it down. 2, 1, go. Damn, then it gets extremed. Maybe I should take it off of a rubber cell. Right, swapped over to point, and then going up against Bike Rock. 2, 1, go. There we go, there's 2 points. There's also paint everywhere in this stadium. It is definitely chipping away. 2, 1, go. Whoa! Crop went flying. I'll give that as 2 points. That is 4-0 to AERO Pegasus. And last up, it's against Wizard Rod. 3, 2, 1, go. Still 1-0 to Rod, even with all that weight. 2, 1, go. There we go. 2-0. 2, 1. 1, go. 2, 2. 2, 1, go. Three, 2 to Rod. 2, 1, go. There we go. Massive hit from AERO Pegasus. Pretty damn good for a 3D print. And that is it. I'll be honest, I do not like the paintwork on it. I think it went on really nicely and smooth, but the red, there's just too much red, not enough blue. So I think I'm going to be stripping this down again and making a BeyMac from Big Hero 6 Pegasus. But I don't think I'll do a video for it. It would just be on my X or on the Instagram. So make sure to look out for that. What do you guys think? I think the print work was absolutely awesome from JLC. But yeah, really, really cool for my first custom. I'm pretty damn happy with that. Make sure to like and subscribe. Plenty of content coming up. I'll catch you in the next one.